What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be sharing with you a list of schools you can go to for free. So I'll be sharing tuition free schools with you today. So if you've been thinking about doing your undergrad, master's abroad, and financing your degree has been an issue for you, this is the right video for you. So make sure you watch this video till the end. And I'm also hoping this will be the first of a series of videos where I share with you schools you can basically go to for free. We'll be focusing on schools in Europe. So if you're interested in schools across Europe that are tuition free, this is the right video. And in a couple other videos I'll share those in North America and other places. So the first video today is all about schools in Europe that are tuition free. So there are a couple of things you need to pay attention to as you begin to think about applying to these schools, or even what schools you should have on your list or on your radar. The first thing is there are many more schools that are tuition free in Europe than we have in North America. So you need to kind of pay attention to that. So if you're really interested in going to schools for free, Europe might be a better destination than, say, Canada and the US. So you might have schools in Norway, in Germany. I'll be sharing a couple of those schools in today's video. And then if you are interested in schools, in Europe, you can just apply to those ones. But if tuition free, like paying zero tuition, is your goal, you need to kind of explore Europe because they have a lot more options than North America offers you in terms of paying zero tuition. The second thing you need to have in mind before we go to sharing those list of schools or sharing the list of schools is that the best way to kind of go to school for free in North America is to get scholarships. So I do have a video where I shared scholarships in the US and I think one in Canada, scholarships in Canada as well. So I'll link that video somewhere here, but I'll also make more videos where I share with you scholarships in North America. So if you're interested in that, also drop a comment in the comment section so I really know that's the kind of video that you guys need. The third thing you need to know is that even though I'll be talking about these schools that have zero tuition, you may still need to pay some small fees. So there are some fees you may need to pay. Some call it semester fees, some call it student union or student body fees, different things. So just know that even though it's zero tuition, you are not, like, the heavy lifting or the heavy burden of paying tuition isn't there. Just know that you may still need to pay like a couple of small fees here and there, but nothing compared to like paying tuition. So that's just something I want to throw out there, that even though these schools are free, you're not paying any tuition, you still need to pay like some tiny fees, and they are really small. Couple I checked, around $100. That is nothing compared to what you would have paid if you were to pay tuition. Another thing is, because I'm sharing with you today a list of schools in Europe, you need to know that some of their programs, or many of their programs, are offered in two languages or in multiple languages. So English and another language. So that's something to pay attention to. So as you apply to these schools, make sure you're applying to the English program, and you kind of ask questions about both programs and how they run, and how the English classes work if you are you're likely applying to the English programs if you're watching this video. So make sure that's just something for you to know, that these schools offer courses in multiple languages. So another thing is that you likely need to show proof or some evidence that you can cover your cost of living. So in some cases you get some stipend towards your cost of living or living expenses. But just know that even though you are, applying to these schools that are tuition free, you may still need to show that you can, pay your rent, utilities, and all those things. So you may still need to have some money, some cash to cover your living expenses. So that's something to kind of pay attention to, that even though you may not, even though you wouldn't pay tuition, you still need to cover your living expenses. And usually the school wants to see some evidence. The school and the visa or consulate, the visa office, they still want to see something to show that, yes, when you get to this country or when you get to school, you can cover your living expenses. There are times that you get stipend for living expenses, but this is not the case every time. So still make sure you are keeping your coins for that. And you may also need to show proof of English. So if you're going for the English option or the English classes, You may need to write the IELTS, IELTS, whatever you call it, or TOEFL, but likely IELTS. So that's just something to begin to pay attention to. Like, check the schools, make sure you know whether or not you need to show proof of English proficiency. And if you do, you need to start taking the test. So these are the things you basically need to pay attention to as you navigate, applying to schools that are tuition free. They are tuition free, but there are these other things I just mentioned that you absolutely need to know. So it's a seamless process for you. So if you want to learn about all those schools, options that you have for your master's, your PhD, your undergrad, where you can go to school for free, pay zero tuition, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of those videos. So all of that said, let's get started. Now, shall we skip to the good part? Let's skip to the good part and talk about this school. So please, guys, I may blunder some names. I tried my best to research how these names are pronounced, but your girl is trying. I may get it wrong, so please correct me in the comment section if I pronounce something wrong. But these are the schools. The University of Bergen in Norway. I actually think I got that pronunciation wrong, but you guys will see the spelling on the screen. So make sure you check that out. And then the second school is RWTH in Germany. So that's another school that offers a lot of masters and, undergrad programs for free. The third school is Technical University of Munich. So check that out. And the fourth is University of Cologne. And I think that's in Germany. The fifth is Norwegian University of Science and Technology. So check that out as well. And then you have the Arctic University of Norway. So you also have NHH Norwegian School of Economics. So check that out. I'll list it somewhere on the screen and also in the description box. And also the University of Stavanger. I hope I pronounced that right, in Norway as well. It will be on the screen and in the description box. And then you have Oxford University College and University of Ajar. I think I messed that up. But yeah, that's in Norway as well. So these are the schools. I think there are about 10 of them I just mentioned. But I'm not sure. Whatever it is I mentioned, you will see it on the screen. And then I'll also write the names of these schools, this entire list, in the description box somewhere, so you can check out these schools and start applying. But if you're interested in any countries that I didn't mention, I think these are mostly Germany and Norway. But this is the first in this series. So make sure you tell me in the comment section areas you're interested in, schools you're applying to. So, I know what you guys are up to and what kind of content you find helpful. So make sure you drop a comment right now. So short video today. I hope you found it helpful. If you did in any way, there's only one way you can encourage your girl. You can tell me, yes, we're loving this content. We're loving what you're sharing. And that is by liking this video. So click that like button right now. Yes, click it right now. And also subscribe, because in other videos and subsequent videos, I'll be sharing with you more schools in Europe, in North America. So if you're interested in going to school in Canada, subscribe. You're interested in the US, subscribe. You're interested in Europe, subscribe, because I'll be sharing more free schools and scholarship options for you that you can take advantage of. So this 2022 is your year. So you can make this year, the year you go to grad school, or the year you do your undergrad, or the year you go to your dream school. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you like this video if you like today's video. And also tell me in the comments what countries you're interested in, where you're at in the application process. Let's have a whole conversation. All right, I'll see you in my next video.